What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Rocket League Rewind. We got episode 4 today for you. I know it's been a while since you released one, but we're going to get back into it here, and we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to hop right into the replay, so stick around as we go through it and break it down for you. All right, so here we are. We got Wesley Dora and I on the orange team. We got Savoy. We're gonna call them Kid Lil, and we're gonna call it Squirtle as the third person on the blue team. So without any further ado, let's kick this off and let's see what we got here match wise. So it's not a club v club, first of all, because we're the default blue versus orange. Dora's going for the kickoff here. And Kid Lil's gonna hit it up into our end. We're gonna hit it back down. Savoy kicks it to the wall there. Dora brings it up the wall. Tippy tap. Great shot opportunity right off the beginning there. We should have capitalized on it. We could have made them pay early on, go up. We could have made them pay and gone up 1-0 super early there. Kid Lil bringing it up. Wesley doing a great job of hitting it out into the corner. Savoy now with an opportunity, but they hit it wide. I could completely whiff there. I don't know. I need to get better at going up off the wall, hitting the ball off the wall, because that's one place I'm still lacking on. Dora missed. I think she was anticipating me and hitting it, so she wasn't really in the right position here. Wesley with another great shot of just getting it out of the way and just sending it back down up the wall. Of course, me and Dora both lacking superior skill when it comes to hitting things off the wall, so we just gotta play with what we got. Savoy hits into the middle. Now here I coming up with a good opportunity. Just a little chip shot over the top. Boom! 1-0. Big Daddy's weaves right here. All right, next kickoff. Savoy beats Dora again to the kickoff here. Dora misses up the wall. Squirtle misses. Ooh. Ooh. Can we get that again in slow motion? I think we can. All right, so here's the setup for that save right here. You see I got ball cam on here, so I'm able to see where the ball is even though it's behind me. Quickly grab the corner boost here. And I see the shot coming, and I see that Wesley's in a good position here, so I could just let Wesley like try to take this by himself. But I mean, right here, I'm in the position you want to be, back post. And if you look just a little bit ways up there, we got Squirtle actually bumping Wesley, keeping him from jumping and making this save. So they probably think they got a pretty easy shot into the goal here. Once again, jump, boost at the same time. Booyah! Get that thing out of here. Stay up 1-0 for the time being. So hit off to the side here, then hit it up off the back wall, but Savoy stops it before he can hit the back wall here. Savoy up the side, in the air, can't quite make it happen. Kind of just sends it into the corner. Now this right here, this was a little bit dangerous. So I hit it back into the middle. Kid Lil with a good opportunity here. Hits it there. Savoy hits it wide. Wesley misses. And we somehow are able to survive 1-0. Dora hitting it well out of the way. And we just we go on to live another day. Not really the defensive stand that we wanted. But it works here. And the ball popped up into the middle here. Me backing up a little bit, trying to get a better position of it here. Just soft touch. And Squirtle was just, I don't know what Squirtle was doing in the goal there, but Squirtle was just out of position to try to get the ball there. And those slow rollers or bouncers are super hard to judge sometimes, because you don't know if someone else is going to come up behind them and give them extra power, or if they're going to keep rolling. They're just super hard to judge on power and really hard to time. So Squirtle was kind of messing around in the goal, and it was a hard one to read, so that two contributing factors to probably why that one went in. So here we are to the following kickoff here. 3 minutes left. We're up 2-0. So we're feeling okay here. Feeling okay here. Savoy with a shot off the wall. Wesley just kind of with it's one of those. This is one of those deals where it's just super hard to read. It's just super hard to read, and if you have the slow reaction, if you have a slow reaction, it just spells bad news here. Because if we look here, the ball's going to come in. Wesley's going to jump up for it here, and then it's actually he's too proactive with where he's coming from and the angle of the ball, because the ball's coming straight down this way. He's trying to jump out, and he actually goes too far and clips it this way and puts backspin on the ball, which puts it towards the goal. And he double taps it off the wall here, and then a little extra love tap by Savoy down there gets this thing into the goal, and now it's 2-1. So, what was it? 3:05 with the last kickoff started. So now it's just under 3 minutes. So in 6 seconds they made it 2-1. So that's how fast it can change sometimes, folks. So 2-1. 3 minutes left. We still got this plenty under control here. Little banger off the wall there, nothing crazy. Savoy was the one to watch here. Savoy, I think, was probably the best one on their team. Kid Lil with a little bit of a mishap into the corner. We can't quite get it out of the corner here. We do eventually. Savoy hitting it. Wesley with a great defense here. Dora trying to run down the ball quickly and just can't get there in time before the defense gets set up. But Kid Lil and Squirtle both missing the ball there. Sends the ball high into the corner, and we kind of just reset here. Now Savoy bringing it up. Can Savoy make anything happen? No, kind of lets it die. I try to take it off the back wall. Completely miss here. Savoy with a chip shot, but West is able to break it up before it gets anywhere. Savoy hitting it up. Kid Lil trying. Dora off the wall, no good. Am I there to back it up? Oh, I'm just a little too late. Savoy able to disrupt it before I can get to it. Kid Lil trying. We're keeping the pressure on, keeping them down on their end. This is what you want to do, is you want to keep the ball on this half of the field, because you are making them have to do all of the work. You're the ones making them have to scramble around, manage boost, get in good positioning, and make everything. Like, you're making them have to work to keep the ball out of the goal here. So that's what I like to see. And like that right there, like the ball, it was easily rolling over there. Just simply kicking it sideways over here to the wall is a great way to keep pressure up, because now they have to chase it all the way across the field. They can't move up and try to attack your end. And so just like that, they both miss it off the wall. And then we kind of have a little bit of a struggle down here in the corner. And that right there is just good timing and good teamwork right there. So we're gonna play it back here at 50% speed here. You can see we kind of have a mishap. In the corner here. If you look down the goal, you got Squirtle trying to come out of the goal here. Gives Wesley a bump, gets him way out of position here. And still giving him the business down here. And I just, you see that? I actually skimmed this ball right there, but I completely miss it. And then because Wesley's out of position from Squirtle bumping him out of the way, Kid Lil is able to hit the goal and ties up 2-2 with just under a minute and a half left to play. And now Wesley's doing the kickoff. This time, following that goal by the blue team. That one was just Savoy outplayed me and then just outplayed Dora. So it was a slip, and it was At this point, you're thinking, you're like, oh great, we have been up for almost 4 minutes because we just got a little over a minute left to go here, and we've been up for 4 minutes. We can't lose this game now. So I'm just like, okay, we gotta buckle down and we gotta try to score a goal in this next minute and 20 seconds here, tie it up so that way we don't have to go into overtime or possibly lose the game in regulation here. Kickoff, Savoy and Dora. As quick as that. What I said last time, it took 6 seconds to score the goal. Another 6-second goal here. We're gonna play this back here. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna see Dora and Savoy hit this ball at almost the exact same time. They're gonna pinch it up here. And now if you look back here, you're gonna see me. I backed up to grab the boost right in front of the goal. And here it is again. Look, boosting and jumping at the same time, getting that little extra lift here. I'm racing Kid Lil to this ball because I'm like, okay, Kid Lil's probably the only one that's going to have a chance at hitting this ball anywhere near the same time I am. So here I come, and I actually flip into the ball. You can see me activate my flip here with the directional change of my the beams coming off the back of my car here. I flip into the ball here, and it clips off the very top of Savoy's wing here. And you're gonna watch this ball hit off the ceiling. It's gonna kill its momentum, and then boom, into the goal in 6 seconds. And there comes all the Rockets. Booyakasha, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied back up 3-3 in just under 6 seconds. All right, following that goal, we got the next kickoff here. 3-3, minute 13 left. Savoy beats me to this kickoff, beats me fair and square. There's no pinch involved there. I hit it up into the middle. Miscommunication here from Wes and I want you to see how close this is to being disastrous for us here. We're gonna play back 25% speed here. Watch this miscommunication between me and Wesley right in front of the goal. As I come down and smack into Wesley as he's trying to make the save here. If Squirtle or Kid Lil timed their jumps correctly, this would have been a goal, because I would have basically knocked Wesley out of the way and done their work for them of bumping him out of the way. So we dodged a major bullet right there, big time. So after the debacle in the goal, we somehow managed to get away without them scoring, and Dora turns it around. Dora turns this thing around and turns it right back on him and shifts the momentum back our direction. And this, ladies and gentlemen, simple but effective right here. Look, just a nice little chip shot over all of them trying to retreat. And this is the thing. This is when the triple committing to balls really hurts teams, because now all of them are having to rotate back, and you get caught in rotation like this. This is when you have problems making stops, because now this ball literally goes over all three of them all at the same time. And now there's none of them between the ball and the goal, so it's just an easy roller into the goal. And Dora has got us back up 4-3 with just under a minute to go. Now we're back up. We're feeling good. Kid Lil, another kickoff win over here for the blue team. Squirtle and Kid Lil trying to play something fancy in the corner, and that right there, like with the first goal, like I said, just one of those high slow shots. Those are so hard to judge. That was just a simple chip shot. That was like the one I scored, like I said, like I scored at the beginning of the match, where I just chipped it. It was just a chip shot. A lot of people don't expect the high slow balls into the goal. Everyone's hitting them with power straight at the goal. If you hit it up and hit it slow, they're so hard to time. It's weird. It's weird how it works, but it's what happens all the time. So now we're back, tied 4-4. we've scored 5 goals in the span of about a minute over here. So the scoring really took off in the last minute here. So that was a close shot there. We got close. Me and Saber kind of hit it off the corner there. So Kid Lil's bringing it up off the wall. We hit it back into the corner. Squirtle up the wall again. Basically, we just got to hold on for 10 seconds here. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, oh my lord, this sequence right here, that sequence right there could have been disastrous. Let's break this down a little bit slower here. We're gonna see the ball. I'm trying to hit it out of the corner here. So now Squirtle's gonna come up and Squirtle's gonna hit this ball towards our goal, right? No big deal. So close to hitting it straight in right here, and Wesley's kind of slow on the reaction here because honestly though, he's got kind of the right intention where he's like, okay, it's gonna hit the post, so I don't need to react right away. And if I react too soon, I'll overreact and then be out of position. So staying kind of in position, but then it gets a weird bounce off of the post here. Wesley is now way behind this ball, right? Look at where all three of us are over here. Now look at the other team. They got Savoy and Kid Lil out in front with an empty net, and look what happens here. Savoy, too much angle on that flip, hits it way back the other way and kept Kid Lil from hitting it, possibly in the right direction, to make it into the goal and score with under 10 seconds left. So we survive somehow, some way out of that. And then this is just one of those things where it's just like, okay, just let it hit the just let it hit the ground and get us into overtime, and we'll try to win it in overtime. Alright, so here we are. Overtime kickoff. Dangerous already from the start there. Savoy with an attempted shot on the goal. Kid Lil keeping it on their side, or keeping it on our side here. A little bit of mishap over there. I juke that guy. Straighten it out. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Easy as that, simple as that, simple but effective. Oh. Simple but effective. Sometimes it doesn't take much to win these games. I'll tell you that. All right, we will take you through the game-winning goal here from my perspective. Like I said, pretty simple, but it's one of those things where it's simple but effective here. So we get the opening on the ball right here that we want, and now we see Savers already passes to our right, Squirrel's out here to our left. So we know hit this ball down the field. So we do that. I juke this guy because I juke Squirtle because he totally thought that he was going to beat me to the ball and was going to hit it into the corner. Now I only got one person to beat, and this is Kid Lil. Now I got to go to the left anyway, right? So this is kind of bad positioning on their part here. I mean, they're in a good position because they're like straight ahead of me, right? But when you you got to think of it from your perspective, right? Or you got to think of on defense where you want them to go with the ball, right? Or where they're going with the ball. You have to keep that in consideration of where they're going with the ball. In this situation, I'm going to the left right here. Kid Lil pushes a little too far to the right here, which opens up all of the left side of the field for me, which is not what you want to do. In this situation here, if you're Kid Lil, you almost want to be sort of right around. You want to be right around, just like almost on the other side of the boost pad. So that way, technically, you are in between me and the goal. Because right here, you're not in between me and the goal, right? You're too far they're too far to the right. So if they're in between the boost pad that they're right behind and that boost pad near midfield, that's in line with the back post from here. If they're in between those two boost pads, what it does is it forces me to have to make a decision now, because literally they're right in my way of the goal, right? So I got to either try to go to the right or go to the left around them. And more so, what you want to do is you want to push. If you want to push the attacking team up against the wall, because a lot of times, especially in these ranks here, people can't play very well off the wall, like we demonstrated earlier in the game. So you kind of want to push them up against the wall, because sometimes the wall, like the side walls and the back walls, are basically sometimes your fourth best defender, or your fourth defender on your team. So this is just a little bit too far of a push by Kid Lil, literally allowing me to make the move that I needed to make anyway without them getting in the way. And you can see here, they overextended and I was able to make the move, and I actually missed them entirely. So now, like I said, I had to go to the left anyway. So now this whole left side of the field is open, and I've got everyone beat, right? I've got all of the defenders beat. All I got to do is get this ball in the back of the net, and we win the game. I'm able to complete the flip that I was going for, land somewhat straight, and I know that I might have to hit this back to the right to keep it from going wide. And I can see here that, yeah, I had to. Just a slight little tap, get it going that direction, followed into the goal to see it through, and then boom, bang, bang, bang. We win it 5-4, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. That will do it for Rocket League Rewind Episode 4. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this content, make sure and like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying, like I've always said, I'm going to be trying to post these more frequently and going through and trying to knock some of these out, because I got quite a few replays to go through. So hopefully the next one won't take as long, and hopefully you guys will like that one as well. But until then, remember, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!